enjoying YouTube, welcome to the channel. I'm Leon, this is Budget Pond Keeping. If you're new or just passing through, please consider clicking the subscribe button. It really helps me out and everybody's welcome. So let's crack on with the video. Right, how's it going, guys? We're going to test the fish on a bit of watermelon. I doubt they'll eat it, but we'll try them. Let's leave it floating about. I think they float, yeah, and we'll see what they make of it. Normally you put anything other than pellets or maggots or anything, worms, etc. in, and they just don't want to know, like, but we'll see. I'll come back to you and a bit later to see if they've done anything. If I catch them eating it, like, I'll put that on as well. Well, they couldn't get the chops around it, but I got it started a few minutes ago and they've definitely been yamming on it now. Let's just squeeze that bit so we've got, that's it, that'll be a bit easier for them to get the chobbles round. And oh, there's the other one. Oh, we've had a bit of that as well. Let's split it a bit. I didn't want to demolish it, but yeah, I'm sure one of them will eat that. Yes, I'll leave you to it, fishy dude. Let you enjoy your watermelon. Well, looks like they like it, the watermelon, and it looks like they like lily flowers as well. Absolutely, I'll leave that in, let them have another nibble on it, but wonder where the other one is. Let's see if they've stripped down the other one, if I can find it. Lots of lily flower leaves. Mate, I don't want to spook you, so I don't know if you want to come from under there a minute. What are you doing down there? Oh, got a bit of a vein coming up on his head. Have to keep my eye on that. As to where the other bit of melon's gone, I do not know. Oh, that's bizarre. It's not in here. Oh, there it is. There it is, that's what he was doing. Sitting there chewing on that. Take these bits out, I'll leave them in for a while. Let them have the last remnants of it. But yeah, at least they like it. Right, so on the suggestion of Andy, Derby Koi, Vince mentioned it to me as well, I've added a net on here to stop any birds attacking these. But I'll take it off to do some footage in a minute. There's a massive Shisui in here. Is that the one? No, it's got like really a blue back, so it's looking really interesting. Obviously there's more than one interesting fish in there. Let's see if this will focus. Some lovely fish in there. I've already seen a keeper chag, nice Deutsch chag, or Deutsch sieve, should I say. But yeah, some awesome fish in there. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this nice net. So nothing can get down to them now. It's quite taut as well. Just put some screws in around the edges to hold it, and I'll take it off and back it and do whatnot, like so. Yeah, right, let's crack on. Right, let's see if we can spot these two massive Shisui. Is that one of them? Yeah, there's one. Where's the other one? That the one I just looked at? Yeah, the other one's got more of a bluish. I'll get my teeth in a minute. There he is. He's got more of a bluish hue to him. Should have got the old Polaroids on the go, really, but yeah, man, these are stacking it on. Right, the weather's cooled down a bit now, so I'm going to hit them with formalin first, simply for the fact that my PP's out of date. So yeah, they've continued to flash a bit like and that, and you know, they've got fluke on the scrape, so I'll treat with this and then we'll hit them up with the Learn X Pro. Right, I'm going to get this in. Well, that's the formalin in. Doesn't seem to have bothered the fish. Got 3 air stones going there. You can't really see the one at the back because it's by the return, but plenty of air going in. But yeah, I was just looking at my strawberries, and somebody has dug one of my plants up. You've been digging this, Mo? You've been digging? You've been digging? You've been digging my bloody strawberries up? You have, you? Come on, you sausage. Yeah, bloody bugger. Right, let's crack on. Right, it's been in about an hour now, and other than a few flashing, nobody's trying to jump out or anything stupid, and it doesn't really seem to be affecting anybody. It's the coolest it's been all week, so, and this morning it was quite cool until the clouds blew away, like, but yeah, it's looking alright. So yeah, I'm going to, on Martin's tip, I'm going to give it 4 or 5 days, and then I'm going to hit him up with the flute treatment. But yeah, you can look all you want, I'm not feeding you again today now, not now the treatment's in. But yeah, other than the flashing, everyone's looking lovely, the colours are all looking nice, everybody's looking pretty healthy like, most of the pox have disappeared, so happy days on that front like. But yeah, right, I'll leave you to it for a bit, and I shall catch you on the next clip. Cheers. Yeah, I'm just in the filter house, and I thought that was a leaf. I was just about to grab it, but if you look, let's focus it, it's some sort of moth, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can focus on it. Yeah, how cool is that? Really does look like a leaf. Right, so what are we doing today? Today we are going to bowl up some of these fish and see how much they've grown since I've had them. Most of them, well, I say most of them, all of them have grown. Most of them have grown really well. Yeah, I whacked this net on top of here to stop any predators getting to the fish during the day. That's on the suggestion of Andy from Derby Koi, and I think Vince mentioned it to me also. So yeah, no cats or anything, or birds can just nip at these through the day. So yeah, right, I'm going to get some bowls out, get some water, and then we'll scoop a few up. Right, yeah, I just thought I'd mention, so what I've done is, got me a little blue washing up bowl. I've super glued measure there in centimetres. I mean, it'd be alright for a fish up to, like, what? Well, you can measure to 25, but yeah, it's perfect for the fry. So I'll get them into my big black bowl, and then I'll scoop them out individually into here, and we'll have a look, see how big they've got, and see what patterns they've got on them so far. Right, let's crack on. Okay, so we've got a few in there. I'm going to go mad and get them all out. There's a couple of big ones in there, but the rest of the really big ones are still in there because they've evaded me. But there's a nice shisui there, some kahakus, chags, shower, yeah, a few more shower, kurishigoi, and there's the shisui that I'm interested in, I think, with a clean head. So yeah, I'm getting one by one into here, and we'll have a little measure and a look at them. But let's have a quick look in the tank. These are absolutely flapping it. There's still so many in there, so many big ones. I mean, that's a clonker right down there. But yeah, I don't want to freak them out too much. We will get them all out at one stage or another to have a proper look at, like. But yeah, some really nice kahakus in there that I couldn't catch. Some big shisuis. The bigger ones just seem to be quicker. But yeah, we'll have a butcher's at these, eh? Right. Okay, so here's one of them. Little shisui. Lovely little fish. There is one with a completely clean head. It's got no red on the head at all. And yeah, let's see if we can, without freaking him out too much. Don't worry, mate, I'm not going to hurt you. I'll try and get a bit of a measure. There might be too much water in here, but I just don't want him to jump out. Right, come on. Come on, mate. I don't want to freak him out too much, but he's looking about 5-6 cm possibly. Oh God, Nismo, calm down. Right. So he is about, this is going to be harder than I thought, but yeah, he's looking about 6 or 7 to be fair. But yeah, the growth rate on these is absolutely crazy. I can only imagine how big the Oakley fry that he's got are going to go. But yeah, that is an absolute beast. Right, I'm not going to try and measure them up. I might empty a bit of water out of here just to make it a bit easier for the next one. But yeah, I don't want to freak him out too much. I'm going to get him back into his home now. So we'll be back in a sec. So another quick little look at him. Absolutely cracking fish. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get him back in now. Okay, here's another Shisui. It looks like it's going to be a lovely fish. I'll have to look back on that clip when he swam over the measure then to see how big he was. Sorry, I'm looking at the fish and not on my screen, so I don't know what you're actually seeing. But yeah, lovely fish. Now, can I do it with less water in without freaking them too much? Come on, have you? I'm not going to hurt you. God, this is awkward. It's easier measuring a bigger fish because... but yeah, let's just look at them. I'm not bothered about measuring them. You can see the size. About 8 cm or something. But that has got such nice markings on it already. Absolutely cracking. Right, let's get him back into the big tank and have a look at one of his little relatives. Okay, so here's the next one. I'm not sure if it's a Shisui with full red or sort of, well, I'm colourblind, I remember, or if it's a Kurishigoi. Remember, I'm new to this, guys, but yeah, either way, I know it's a beautiful fish. And there's some bigger than this in there, to be fair. See, the thing that makes me not sure is the like marking down from its head and down its spine. But yeah, absolute crackers. Chuffed a bit on them growing like stink. I know I keep banging on about it, like, but yeah, some really interesting fish. Let's have a look. He's a cracker. Lovely vivid colours. So yeah, that's that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, let's move to the next. Okay, so next we've got one of the smallest fish in the tank. Pardon me, that looks to be a kahaku. Let's try and get some close-up footage of him. Yeah, another gorgeous little fish. Looks to be fully scaled. Whatever the opposite to Doitsu is. Just starting to get some red showing on him. Or Benny, however you want to say it. But yeah, even for one of the smaller fish, it's doing really well. So yeah, let's move to the next one. Okay, so here we've got one of the medium-sized chags. Again, another lovely fish that's grown really well. If it wants to focus properly. Yeah, lovely colours on that. Nice looking greeny, shiny green, but like I say, I'm colourblind, so it's a nightmare to tell the colours apart. Well, certain colours anyway, but yeah, that one looked to be about 6 cm then. Lovely, it's got like a tench colour to it. Wild tench, if you know the colour of them. Gonna focus, there we go, no. Oh yeah, another cracking little fish. Let's have a look at the next one. Right, the next one, I think it's a Kurishigoi, correct me if I'm wrong people please, but yeah, that's a stunner. Absolute stunner. And all these fish should grace somebody's pond in the future. Possibly be somebody's favourite fish. Let's try and get this to focus, it's a nightmare today. That's gorgeous, look at that. Absolute beaut. Some of these will be staying with me. I do want a Kurishigoi and a chag and a Shisui if possible, and if one of the showers is nice, I've got to move about 4 or 5 out of the main pond Most of them are the little ones that was in the IBC prior to these, like, but yeah, gorgeous fish. So if I looked at that, I'd say, oh, that's a Benny guy, but I'm obviously completely wrong, probably. But yeah, man, look at that, absolute little crackers, beautiful. Let's have a look, see if he swims over here so we can get a size reference. About 7 or 8 cm possibly. Yeah, right, let's get him back into his house. Okay, so the next one looks to be a shower. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, like, but yeah, the shower that's in here, there's not many of them, and there's no real big ones, to be fair, but still really interesting fish nonetheless. It's got like a speckly pattern at the moment. This is about the middle sized sort of fish. There's a few really small ones, and then to be fair, the majority of them are pretty big. So yeah, let's have a close zoom in. He seems pretty chill. Yeah, still lovely fish. Probably one I'll be moving on, depending on how he does. But yeah, sorry about the camera work. So yeah, for reference of size, I'm guessing what, about 4 cm possibly, something like that. Blimey, my dude's chill, man. Let's hope he looks a bit too chill. I have to keep my eye on him. But yeah, let's get him back in the tank. Okay, the next one I think is a kahaku, sorry. Yeah, he's looking mega, he is. That should have a nice pattern on him. I mean, it looks a bit sparse at the moment, but you know, there's always the chance that it'll do more Benny, I'm guessing. But yeah, it's a nice big fish anyway. It's grown really well. Let's see if he goes over the measure as to how big he is. So I'd say about 6 or 7 cm possibly. Yeah, that the shower I just showed you, no pun intended, he was chill until I put the little net in, then he started going mental. So yeah, but yeah, let's have a little closer look if it wants to focus. So yeah, hopefully it'll get more Benny coming out as it grows a bit more, like, you know what I mean, but still it's a lovely fish. Let's get him back in. Right, now obviously, because when I bought him it said mainly kahaku, so I'm guessing that is a kahaku, but again I'm not sure. So I think I'm going to stop trying to name the varieties until they get a bit bigger. And I've done some research. Again, about 7 cm that one. All growing really well, to be fair. I've had no trouble with them as yet. But if anybody can spot anything that I'm missing, please let me know, like, 'cause I'm new to fry. Although, would you class these as fry or toast now? I don't know. Yeah, another lovely little fish. Just try and get a close up of his pattern. Stunning little fish. It's weird how they look see-through. It's like you can see their brain at this stage. Bizarre. But yeah, right, I'm going to get him back in now and have a look at the next one. Okay, so with this one we've got 2 for the price of 1. Possibly Shisui, again I'm not sure, and maybe kahaku or maybe shower if that's black on the side of him, or I don't know. I'll let you guys tell me in the comments what varieties you think they are. But yeah, most of the ones in the bowl now are slightly smaller fish. I'll try and get a few more out to have a look at, but sod's law, 90% of the better fish, please don't jump out, are still in here, if it wants to focus. Yeah, the bigger shower, the more patterned kahakus, And there's a really big shisui in there somewhere. There's that one kaku that I was trying to catch. That one's absolutely massive, and he's got a good red on him. So yeah, once we put all these back, I'll put the Polaroids on, or try and do a bit of underwater footage for you, see if we can see some better angles and stuff. So yeah, should have brought my Polaroids out. Right, I'm going to get these dudes back in there, and then we'll have a little glance at some more of these. Here we go, 5 for the price of 1 in here. So yeah, we've got some, again, I'm not 100%, they could be shisuis for all I know, and then 3 chags. That one there is the topper upper size brace sort of thing, if you know what I mean. It's Doitsu, and it's not picking up too much on here, but it's got a zipper of scales down his back and some sort of linear scales on the side. It's going to be quite an interesting fish. Really nice. I mean, it could be a shower for all I know, because his fins look a bit... Is there any colour in that? Underlying colour? I don't know. But yeah. Really, really enjoying it, as I said. Really pleasurable to do. Right, I think these are the ones that are left now. So, what I may do now is just get all these back in. Get these ones. Oh, that's got a nice bit of penny on it. And that one there, that's really interesting. But yeah, I'm going to get all these back in now. Oh, there's Two-Face. I've named him Two-Face. He's got half a red face, half a white face. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, I'm going to get all these back in now, and then we'll have a look from the top of the water with a Polaroid lens over, and then I'll do some underwater footage. So yeah, I'm back in a minute. Yeah, so these are absolutely freaking, because the the net's been in and the air is off. So I don't know if you can see any better through this. You can see some of the bigger ones now with the air off. That shisui down there is really big. Really nice fish. Look, they bother them just eating all the algae. But yeah, I'll let these lot settle down a little bit. I'll put their air back on. Ooh, there's a bit I missed when I vacked. That's the stuff I'm vacking out. Loads of that dead algae stuff. Oh yeah. Right, I'm going to replace the water that I've took out of this now. Just as you can see, the water's down ever so slightly because I've used it in the bowl. I'll get their air back on, and we'll give them a bit of food. I've been still feeding them on that byer crumb, and then I've been giving them some of these little 2mm pellets just to occupy the bigger fish, so the little dudes can get some of the crumb like. So yeah, right, I'll be back soon. Well, I didn't take them long to relax again. Back up looking for food. They are still a bit stressed though, because they'd be up at the top foaming the water up by now as soon as they see me. That footage isn't coming out very good today, so right, we'll go down and have a look at the main pond, and then I'll get the GoPro in and we'll do some underwater footage. Right, down at the main pond now. I'm going to see if these lot want to hand feed. They have been getting better at it just lately, to be honest. Normally once the first one has something, the rest of them follow suit. Yeah, I'm just feeding these fake prawn things, they love them. It's basically a crab stick in the shape of a prawn, like, ooh. Getting ravenous just lately, these are. The only problem with these is they're quite oily. just give them this last little bit now. And then we'll stick the GoPro in the fry tank and see if we can get a bit better footage of them. The light levels aren't the best for recording today on that tank. Hang on mate, here. Yeah. These ghosties are really friendly. If they didn't keep headbutting each other. Last little bit now. And then after they've hand fed, I'll give them a few biscuits so the little dudes can have something. So, right. So yeah, these are doing really well. Everybody seems to be growing well this season as well. That Hyatsori from Harisawa, or however you pronounce it, is doing really well. And the other two, see, I've got 4 Japanese fish in here. One is the Doitsu Kajako, there's 2 Sankei, and where's the other? And the Hyatsori. Yeah, and they're all from proper good farms, like, so yeah, I'll try and find the names out for you. I remember that one's Harisawa, if that's how you pronounce it, like, but yeah. Right, ooh, a bit jumpy, are you guys? Right, we're going to get the GoPro in the fry tank and we'll have a look at them now, eh? Right, we're back up at the fry tank now. These lot seem chilled again. So, let's go underwater. I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Here, Nismo. Come here. Come say goodbye. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. What do you say, Nismo? Please subscribe. Good job. Clever dog, this. I'll catch you soon.